Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Mario Carter. Sorry, it's been a long day. Well, the new tea is they tried to play me like I was crazy. Well, how do I know that you were trying to play me as crazy if I was crazy? So let's speak about this shit 100, you guys, YouTube. Let's speak this shit for the reality of TV for Muskegon, Michigan, since they wanted so much clout, okay? So they tried to play me out as I was crazy in Muskegon, Michigan, okay? So if you're gonna play somebody crazy, how do they know what you were doing? How do a person know if they were crazy what you were doing? So make me understand who's the crazy one. Is it me or is it Muskegon, Michigan? So, anyways, my name is Demario Carter. I'm coming all the way live from Muskegon, Michigan, okay? So, you got a lot of mentally ill, health west ass patients out here, okay? So, what we're going to do today is rip their masks, rip their sheets off. They're not going to play Batman and Robin no more. They're not going to be playing hide and seek. They're not going to be under covers, hiding their faces, okay? We're going to rip those off. We ripped Jose Delgado's face off underneath that sheet in Dallas, Texas, Oak Cliff, okay? Yes. So, clock that T. So, he won't be offering the boys $100 no more, $150, $200 anymore to come through his back door anymore. So, now that I have clocked their T, am I crazy or am I smart? So, anyways, Muskegon was supposed to frame me and set me up for the fake profiles that my ex Jose Delgado made, calling himself Tony Walker on Jack, and then he called himself Anthony Davis on Twitter. And then Wesley Robinson told me about a grinder that was made 3 weeks ago in Dallas, Texas, and we're in an open relationship. Wesley still have not showed me this grinder, but he says our pictures are on Grindr saying we're in an open relationship and Wesley's my cousin. So explain to me, why are they thinking they're playing mental tactic games with a genius? Explain to me. I have God knowledge, discernment, wisdom. So, what I want to do today is rip their mask off, especially Wesley Robinson III. So Wesley tells me they were trying to frame me and set me up. Okay, now, anyways, then Wesley switches the story and say, oh, I think they're trying to frame us and set us up. Wait a minute. So let's keep it 100. Wesley is the only one that had access to pictures of us on Facebook, okay? Now, how did our pictures get to Dallas, Texas? Wesley stays in Atlanta, Georgia. When you're on Grindr, it only shows the city that you're in, okay? It only shows the city you're in. Unless you type Dallas, Texas in for search, okay? But I'm crazy, right? I'm crazy. So, you type Dallas in, and it pulls up a search. And then it pulls up the state and city. So, a crazy person would know this, right? So anyways, Wesley tells me they said we were in an open relationship, but me and Wesley Robinson III is cousins. Wesley's never been to Dallas, Texas, but he lied to Sandra K. Conley from Muskegon that stays in Grand Rapids. And I'm ripping her sheet off her fucking face, too. I'm ripping her sheet off. And her mask. She ain't got much hair left, so I already ripped that bald head off. But anyway, make a long story short, Sandra tells me Wesley told her that he came to Dallas. So I asked Wesley, I said, Sandra said you came to Dallas. Wesley never been to Dallas. He said, I ain't say that with a bald head ass, with a lying ass. So I'm like, okay. Anyways, so then people in Atlanta was telling me that Wesley was lying to them, saying I was using his pictures in Dallas, Texas. Why would I want to use Wesley Robinson III's pictures or Tony Walker's picture when I look better than them? I'm more successful than them. If you're going to be a catfisher, you're going to pick someone richer than you and that look better than you. You're not going to pick an average Joe from the projects that got roaches in their apartment, Joe's apartment. I mean, you're just not going to do that. So make it make sense. But Muskegon thought that they were going to frame me and set me up for the fake profiles. They were trying to do a cover-up for Wesley Robinson for telling them lies, too, in Muskegon. So what I'm going to do is uncover all the shit. Wesley Robinson is the catfisher. Jose Delgado is the catfisher. Jose used my pictures off Facebook, screenshotted them, used them on Twitter, calling himself Anthony Davis, offering the boys $100 to come through his back door, and he got $100 for him with a big dick, and something about he gonna have a sheet of mask on his face. Then he also said the same thing on Jack, I heard. So then Wesley tells me, oh, they're trying to frame us. I said, no, Wesley, it sounds like you're trying to frame me. So I'm going to continue to talk about this so we can keep it 100. Demario Carter, do not pay for dick. Demario Carter will not be having a mask or a sheet over his beautiful ass face. And I am a supermodel. Honey, I was a drag queen, crown queen in 2014, okay, in Cadillac, Michigan. So make this make sense. But Muskegon had a game and a joke they thought they were playing. So I'm going to rip their mask and sheet off their face. So if I was so crazy, how did I know exactly what they were all doing, including the Muskegon Heights Police Department and Downtown Police Department? Yeah, they were also in this game, also in having a community and homeless people and other people and my family members involved in this game. So if I was so stupid, local hotels, local stores, all this. So anyways, if I was crazy and stupid, how did I figure out everything? Make it make sense, and let's keep it 100. Demario Keyshawn Carter is my name. My name is not Anthony Davis. My name is not Tony Walker. My name is Demario. When I check into a hotel, I give them my ID. It says what? Demario Carter. Tony Walker could never look this good, and never could be this successful. Wesley Robinson III could never look this good and be that successful. Now, I'm cool with Tony because Tony is my cousin. But since they all thought they was coming for me, I'm coming for them. So, what I'm going to do is rip the rest of their mask off and their sheets, because they're not Batman or Robin, and they don't play hide and seek, I guess, what they play these days, or are they hiding? So, you see Demario, all this beauty. Okay, so, what I'm going to do with the rest of the faggots is destroy them. I'm going to destroy Grindr. They won't have their ass up, face down anymore. They won't be offering $100. Come through that back door. Yeah, clock it, clock it. Wesley told me all about it. But anyways, Wesley said that they said that we were supposed to have our ass up, face down with a sheet and a mask on our face and supposed to be in an open relationship, giving the boys $100 come through the back door with a big dick. Anyways, we know that's a lie. How is our pictures in Dallas, Texas? 3 weeks ago, almost 3 to 4 weeks ago. And Wesley's never been to Dallas, but he lied to Sanders, said he came to Dallas. I stayed in Dallas for 5 years. Everybody know me. They know my name, Demario Carter, a.k.a. Mario. So, let's explain to the gay community how slow and incompetent they are and how crazy and delusional that these faggots are on Grindr and Jack. So, since I ripped their mask off and solved their mystery, your catfish name is Jose Delgado. He called himself Tony in the morning and Anthony at night. He's from Dallas, Texas, address 1111 Bonnie View Road, Dallas, Texas, Oak Cliff. And Wesley Robinson stays in Atlanta, Georgia. Yeah. He will be Mr. Grindr, Mr. Ass Up, Face Down. Because at the end of the day, why is it that I can't see this Grindr account, but Wesley tells me that our pictures from Facebook with the red and white at the Marriott in Chicago, let me point that out again, and then he tells me also that the picture in black at Mona Lake was used on Grindr. So how is that possible? Did you send them to someone in Dallas 3 weeks ago? They didn't just magically appear. I mean, hocus pocus. I mean, we know gays play a lot of magical games and hocus pocus games. But I'm going to rip hocus pocus off. I'm going to just rip their mask off. They will be screaming, "Hola, amigo," in Dallas, Texas. Hola, amigo. So, anyways, explain to me how our pictures would have been on Grindr in Dallas. Explain to me, Wesley stays in Atlanta, never been to Dallas. But our pictures were in Dallas. And Wesley told me D from Muskegon told him this, that moved to Dallas. I know D. Okay, I know D. He used to hang with my cousin Stephen on Man's Holbrook. before he became a fag, I guess. So anyways, make a long story short, then Wesley changed the story and said trainee told him. So then he said a girl or something. I said, Wesley, your stories ain't adding up. So anyways, I guess Muskegon called their stuff thinking they were going to frame me and set me up for the fake profiles to cover up all their organized crimes and discrepancies that they came against me and attacked me for something I didn't even know about. So what I'm going to do is attack them on social media. I'm attacking them. I'm attacking them. I'm attacking them. So since they want to play cat and mouse, I caught the cat. Wesley Robinson III will be the cat. Jose Delgado will be the cat. You can catch Jose at his house, ass up, face down with a $100 tip, $150 tip, $200 tip. Thank Wesley for telling me all this, and they was in it for the plot, and they also was in it for the clout. So they're called clout chasers, and they was in it for the plot. So guess what I'm in it for? The plot. So if I was so crazy, how did I put that whole puzzle together? Case closed. Have a good day, and let's keep it 100. My name is Demario Keyshawn Carter, 2/28/1988, Muskegon, Michigan. My biological mother name is Tina Marie Hines from Grand Rapids. My mother that raised me name is Phyllis Hoff. She's also on here on YouTube. I showed you guys my mother on YouTube. She's from Cadillac, Michigan, and she's rich as fuck. So, anyways, now that I've ripped the mask off Muskegon, Michigan face in their police department, it feels great to know that I'm not crazy. So, all the illusions and all the tricks are for kid games have been returned back to the sender, and God bless you, and let's keep it 100.